In 2018, Albert Einstein's Letter on God was auctioned off for almost $3 million. This letter, a significant historical document, reflects Einstein's thoughts on religion. Written in 1954, it was addressed to Erich Gutkind, a German philosopher at Princeton University. In the letter, Einstein candidly expressed his view that the concept of God was, for him, a human invention, a product of human frailty. He described the Bible as a collection of venerable but somewhat primitive myths. Though Einstein was skeptical of organized religion, he didn't entirely dismiss the idea of a grand, incomprehensible force in nature, something far beyond human understanding. In a conversation with his American colleague Banish Hoffman, Einstein once mused, "If I were God, I sometimes wonder if I would have created the universe exactly as it is." He rejected the traditional image of an all-powerful deity that is glorified in many cultures. Instead, Einstein argued against the notion of a bearded man in the sky who monitors our every action. He believed that as humanity's spiritual evolution progresses, it becomes clear that true religiousness isn't rooted in fear of life or death or in blind faith, but rather in the pursuit of intelligent understanding. Einstein viewed life as a dance to the tune of an unseen musician. He couldn't fathom a deity in human form that directly interferes in human affairs, passing judgment on those it created. Yet, he acknowledged that human life is governed by forces beyond our control. Whether it's people, plants, or cosmic dust, we all move to a tune played by an invisible musician beyond our perception, he remarked. Einstein didn't align himself with the aggressive atheists or devout believers of his time. His views were more akin to those of Immanuel Kant. He believed the human mind was as incapable of fully understanding the universe as a child is of comprehending the workings of an automobile. While we know the world operates under certain laws, we can't entirely explain how they function. Our limited intellect can't grasp the mysterious force that moves the stars, Einstein said. He emphasized that the universe follows strict laws, hence his famous assertion, "God does not play dice." This statement reflects his belief that the universe is governed by mathematical precision, leaving no room for randomness. In his view, people couldn't be held accountable before God for their actions, as everything happens under the influence of forces beyond our control. In 1932, speaking at the Spinoza Society, Einstein noted, "Human thoughts, feelings, and actions aren't free. They're also determined by the principle of causality." He also remarked that God remains anonymous through what we perceive as coincidence. However, modern thinkers like Stephen Hawking disagreed, suggesting that God might actually be coincidence itself. Einstein believed that the laws of nature are so perfectly arranged that they reveal a mind far superior to ours, making human endeavors seem like a poor imitation. His faith lay in the admiration of the infinite wisdom evident in the tiniest details of the world. We can only partly understand this wisdom, and for Einstein, this was his concept of God. He famously said that two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. He also argued that once a person expands their consciousness, it can never return to its original state. Einstein often pondered why, if God exists, disasters and calamities are allowed to happen. His response was that humans are given free will and an inner sense of morality to guide their choices. It's absurd, he said, to blame a higher power for human wrongdoing. In the wake of the catastrophes of the 20th century, many questioned how God could allow such events. Einstein's answer was that God granted us free will and showed us the path to understanding good and evil, but we must face the consequences of our own mistakes. He emphasized that morality is crucial, not for God's sake, but for humanity's. Einstein acknowledged that figures like Jesus, Buddha, and Moses had a greater impact on humanity than modern science ever could. In 1929, a rabbi from New York, aware of Einstein's Jewish heritage, sent him a telegram asking about his religious beliefs. Einstein responded that he didn't believe in a God who controlled human destinies, but rather in a God revealed through the lawful harmony of existence. It seems Einstein held a belief in miracles throughout his life, recognizing that the world is far more complex than even the brightest minds can grasp. Feel free to share your thoughts on Einstein's words in the comments below. Do you find them insightful? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. We appreciate all your feedback and look forward to hearing your experiences and opinions in the comments. Thank you for your continued support.